What could be the subconscious reason why people regain weight that they've lost? Hi, I'm Celeste Hackett. My business is Family First Hypnosis. I'm an expert in the subconscious. I have a 4.9 star Google rating, and I'd like to talk to you about this because I think you're going to find it very, very interesting. So there can be multiple things. That's why weight loss is so difficult. If it were easy, everybody could follow the same diet and they'd lose it. But the reasons why you can't lose or you regain are very, very individualized. I would say in general, the main reason why people gain their weight back though is because they haven't cleared out past traumas and stressors. See, what happens is you lose weight, you're doing good because usually you've tapped into some willpower, and for most people, the timing has to be just right, and then they're ready to do a diet. Then they can tap into that willpower. They really are keeping all their negative thoughts aside. They're trying very hard, and they're really doing everything they can mentally and physically, and they get the weight off. And then they keep it off, but they start in the back of their mind. They're thinking, I've been here before and I gained it back. So that's kind of playing back there, nagging on them, like, oh, it's just a matter of time, right? So a good hypnotist can make that go away. But the real thing that's happening is they're doing pretty good until another stressor hits. They've been pushing so hard all this time and they've been able to keep it off. But sooner or later, they're going to relax and a stress is going to come in. And it's just going to seem like, oh, I can't handle this. So they go back to what was a good distractor for them before, which was food, to get their mind off of it. And they'll think just this once, and then I'm fine. But then once they get off of their diet, they throw their diet in the toilet. What ends up happening is they also start having more negative self-talk, which is, see, I knew you couldn't do it. Or nothing ever works for you, or I guess you're just going to be fat the rest of your life, and all this fear starts coming up. The fear itself is a suggestion that you won't make it or be able to keep it off. But the real problem is the subconscious stress from the past. When that's neutralized, and then you have a new stress after you've gotten your weight all off, it's so much easier to handle that stress because it's just that stress. What's happening to people is they're handling stress, but that stress is triggering a bunch of stuff from the past. And so the stress that they're handling is that stress plus everything from the past. So the feeling is too big, too painful. And so what you want to do is just get away from it any way you know how. And for a lot of people, that's eating, because eating uses all of your sensory. I mean, think about it. And when you use all of your sensory, you're not thinking about anything but how this feels. So that's the reason why people gain their weight back in general, but there can be other reasons as well.